Welcome to Somethin Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler, and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Somethin Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Somethin Crunchy. In the studio with Tyler D and Have You Met B? Twister and Sister, the Kunama Tyler, and Can You Feel the Bee Tonight? Tyler Diesel and Simply Diesel. Half T and Super B. Nasty and Hepatitis B. T Diggity and No Bliggity. T Ranchula and American Blair Wolf in London. The D Time Guy and B Coli. Tyler D and Blair Double D. TJ and All the Way Blay. Biscuits and Bubbles. Tyler D and Taliga B. Tyler D and You Got a Friend in B. Cobra Ty and Mrs. Biagi. Tyler D and Have a Little Faith in B. Frost T and Jingle All the Blade. T-Storm and High Humidity. T-Steady and Bebop. T Wong Fu and Thanks for Listening. Tyler D and Tricks Are for Bees. Tootie and the Beefish. Tyler D and Tits McGee. Tyler Diesel and Sister Mary Bleasel. Tyler D and Despicable B. T Biscuits and I Can't Believe It's Not Blair. Tyler D and Don't Put the Blame on B. Tyler D and Bisect B. Let's put them up.
Everybody.
Cheers.
How we feeling tonight?
4 out of 5 doctors would agree. I'm certifiably stoked. I'm 5 beers deep, full tilt bananas. If we were going to have any more fun tonight, we need plastic surgery to remove our goddamn smiles. We're going to be whistling zippity doodah out of our fucking assholes. If I was any more juiced, I'd be popping positive. If I was any more excited, you'd need a mop and bucket. If I was any closer to this situation, I'd be seeing double. If I was any more excited, I'd owe you a new pair of shoes. If I was feeling any better, you'd have to pay to watch me. I'll tell you one thing, this is not a sock in my crotch. If I was any more full-on chicken, I'd be shit nuggets. If I was any more pumped, I'd be walking funny. If I was any more excited, I'd be leaking. So excited, I got the bronzing stress. If I was any more pumped up, I'd be afraid of breaking my dick.
Biscuits.
Well, I've been drinking my dinner tonight, so I think you folks are in for a real treat.
Now
That's epic.
that's how you start a finale.
Oh my face hurts from laughing and smiling so
My brain's
hard.
tingling. That was good
fun.
stuff.
Happy season 1, everybody.
Yes.
Season 1.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a fun season.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Thanks for going on the ride with us, everybody.
We're just gonna do the ultimate clip mash tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what's coming.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna kind of take
Compilation station.
Yeah. Let's take a little walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
I'm excited and nervous.
Let's hear how we've done in season 1.
It's boner time. It's boner time. Get the curtains. It's boner time.
Oh, it's perfect. Yes. I'm yoked. Don't know what
Me
it is.
too.
I just know to be excited.
I got a memo that said, fucking get excited. I have no idea what it's about.
Hey
but I am.
babe,
She sent us
could
a
you do
couple-
me a favor and get fucking excited?
That's all I got.
Let's just delve right in, shall we?
Let's delve in.
Standard issue breakup. You know, I'm Sagittarius, and she's this little snatching serpent from the south side of hell. Tale as old as time.
Easier. I'm like, God could always use more hands. And then I just like look over, and right behind me, who's now checking out, is like the sweetest mother and daughter. Daughter's like 15, 16, who does not have a hand.
Oh, Blair.
I just like had no. I mean, you just say things and you're not.
Cut a hole in your peach, right? First thing.
That's the first thing you do. Cut a hole in your
First.
Yeah.
Pull the pet out of that sucker, right? Lay your man down. Lay him on his back. Slide that peach right over his D. Get
Oh,
him
okay.
nice and lubed up. And then hop right on.
So, and I've been trying to learn a lot more about nursing homes. Blair, as you know, Mom is her worst fear in life is being put into a nursing home.
She'd just rather.
I remind her as much as possible that she is one dusty fart away from being put into that home.
Don't mess with them.
I'll be hanging out with her watching something, and there'll be the a place for Mom commercial comes on the TV, and she'll just give me that look like she's just scared to death and don't even think about it. And I'll comfort her by saying, no. Blair and I already looked into that one. We're definitely not going to put you in that one. It was way too nice. It was way too nice.
Way too expensive.
Yeah, no. We could afford it. It was just too nice. I knew it. I knew it.
Wow.
That you
no.
were going to fall into that trap.
I like how he just calls it Akon City. Like, he didn't get, like, creative with, like, a super cool, like...
No.
You could come up with, like, any name. It's like, no. I'm just gonna go Akon City.
I only have one name in mind.
Yeah.
Akon
Acorn.
City. The national anthem's going to be Smack That. You know it. Don't even have to say it.
The national anthem is going to be an auto-tune.
Don't
You already
even-
know it.
Stop. Oh, my gosh.
You could go see a concert at the Akon Amphitheater.
There's one. It plays every night, all year long.
Concert.
8 to 12 Akon.
Use some
All Akon, all day.
Akonazonian Prime to stream your favorite flicks. Right now you can watch some a Congo or a Conjuring. If you have a conflict or a concern, you can go take it to the Congress. I want to bring up aquatic urination. I'm a lifelong advocate for peeing in the pool. I'm just saying it.
Okay.
I'm pro-choice. And I think it's one of those small pleasures that shouldn't be taken for granted. It's definitely a guilty pleasure, but there's
Feels great.
There's a funny. Oh, I don't care. I will pee in the pool. I always have. I don't care if you're peeing in the pool. Like,
You're a pool peer?
I'm a pool peer.
The whole time?
Oh yeah.
The whole time?
This
Oh
whole
yeah.
time?
Oh yeah. Everybody here can just be in the pool. We could just take in a big urine bath together, and I'd have no problem with it. I don't care. I don't see anything wrong with this behavior. However, if you were to pee in the pool from outside of the pool,
You're a psychopath.
what kind of disgusting fucking savage beast are
Animal.
you?
No
Get out.
kidding.
This is.
If you were to just stand
You-
beside the pool, just peeing into it.
You are a dirty, mannerless, classless, feral individual. I just.
But get
I
in
show
and
you
pee next to
ghastly
you. And you
behavior,
just, like,
sir.
cheers the beer to each other.
Yeah, I'd laugh about it. I'd be like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I've been doing it the whole time. Like, I'm doing it as we speak. Yeah, we could all be peeing at the same time. It'd be
Just don't make it
no
weird.
problem. But yeah, you pee from outside of the pool. Isn't that strange?
Like, what was special about Skeeter?
His giant, oversized novelty testicles.
The biggest balls you've ever seen on
Like,
a hamster.
male-
Like, they dragged behind him.
Male hamsters already have a pronounced bag, like in most cases.
Large sack.
And the set on this hamster, it was
Impressive.
impressive.
Blake was like, I'll take Skeeter.
Yeah.
Take that one.
Yes.
He's the stud of the litter.
Got my poor Shelly
Yeah.
pregnant immediately.
That
My
mare's in season. Bet.
Oh man, Skeeter.
Rich
Just
mahogany.
nothing better
Rich-
than just like your perfect notebook. Like, I would get
Perfect notebook.
pissed if someone come over and like leave a cute note in my margins. I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? Coming over to my margins, leaving this note, sweet message. Thanks so much. Stay the fuck out of my margins.
I was like, I need the chicken war sandwich. And he was like, kind of give me this look. I'm like, the one with all the fuss about.
Everybody's
Every
talking
side.
about.
I'm like, the chicken sandwich. He goes, and he just points, and there's like 2 piles of chicken sandwiches. He goes, we got mild, and we got spicy. And I was like, okay, all right. Well, which one, won the chicken sandwich
Which
war?
one went up for the
Like, I was like,
challenge?
I was like, I'm here for the fucking sandwich, man.
Sell
I'm not
me.
the only one.
You know what I'm
talking
here.
about
Like,
this.
weren't you out of these fucking sandwiches like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Like,
which one did you used to be out of that you have a pile of now? That's the one I want.
I'm here for the sandwich. All right. Would you rather crap your pants in public once a year for the rest of your life, or crap yourself in private every day for the rest of your life? Rochelle's answer was, I don't crap, so this is irrelevant. Tyler, what'd Blair say?
Exactly the same thing. I don't poop, not applicable. For the fellas, I got the F1S prototype. It's an app-based sonic wave masturbator robot sleeve.
Got one.
Already have it.
It basically just looks like a futuristic trash can, but you stick your dick in it.
It's like the new age fleshlight.
Yeah,
Fleshlight?
The fleshlight.
the flashlight. You don't know
You
that?
say this as if it's like, Blair, oh my God.
Everybody knows about the fleshlight.
I had a flashlight.
Make it bad. Make it terrifying.
Flashlight.
Her name's Blair. She hates clowns.
Get 17 of them at the end.
Her name's Blair. She hates clowns. That's perfect. I'm not here to waste your time. How do you feel about baby scissor hands? Get that sour dusted cover warhead out of its wrapper right there. Because the loser of this question is going to touch that warhead to their eyeball.
He did
Okay.
Blake.
Okay. That was stupid.
I cannot
That was
believe
stupid.
You just. Oh my God, it's red. Blake, it's so red.
Eyeball is so red.
It's so red.
And
got-
we'll be back after some medical attention.
You just
Okay.
got instant pink eye.
Yeah, it's on fire. I'm
It's like half shut. Yeah.
I got pink eye from Wiggles.
go down to Wiggles, bring me back some pork chocolate chunky.
Oh, yeah. Surgery, medical shows, things
During
like that.
mealtime, that's one of our
We'll
favorites.
watch that like during
Yeah.
dinner. We'll watch
Yeah.
like Botched or like
It's a disgusting habit.
watching just like a full boob job like as we're eating dinner.
I know.
Good rhinoplasty.
I told
Yeah.
you guys hosted the strangest dinner parties.
Everybody leaves early. I don't know what's up.
As soon as I stopped wondering if Arnold was even in this one, we find our Terminator living a peaceful life on a farm in the middle of nowhere, Texas, going by the name Carl with an adopted family he cares about.
That's the story of
Clarence
our
lives at home with both parents, and Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Real good marriage.
Oh man.
Tyler, you prefer a high stress situation.
I do.
What's else on your dark list of people watching? I'm an ambassador for the hell.
I don't think anybody here would do well
Hell
with that
no.
at all.
Oh, forget the Amazon or some swampy shithole. I couldn't make it 3 weeks in my own backyard, even if you brought me water and 3 meals a day. It's all about the right looking
That's
holes.
cool. You gotta have the right. You gotta have your holes looking right.
No one wants a weird looking hole.
We'll discuss the CGI too. and
Oh,
that
don't even
just
get me
seems-
started. CGI, want my money back.
Yeah,
CGI, can't believe what I'm watching.
CGI.
CGI, feel like I'm on an acid trip. Yeah, we'll get into some of that. Where'd you learn how to do this, son? Well,
Let's just say if you,
Found it on the internet.
yeah, if you want to know, you can
this
find it.
podcast, it's like something crispy, or I don't know. Ill-advised, possibly illegal. Blair, I'm so sick of your face. So we're judging a book by its cover, essentially.
Completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tell you how close.
I'm okay
it
with
was
doing
to
that.
it. So,
Like, so
Okay.
you breathe out of the butthole, I assume? Like
I
that's
think
that's
that's
no,
about
where
the butthole is like right in between your
You
eyes.
Oh, you
see out of the
see out of the
butthole.
And there's cheeks around like the whole rest of your head.
I'm sure that will be fun for the people that are going.
Proper girl in the hat just I fucked the shit out of me.
I almost want to give you like a half a point.
I
for
got
it.
You
Washington.
think we were gonna get that?
Think the men in this country he ain't seen your bosoms? Half a point rewarded. If Benjamin were an ice cream flavor, he'd be pralines and dick. Blair, welcome
Who
back.
knew? That's what would bring me back.
Wow. Straight up. Blair's right back in it.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, let it out, babe. Let it out. You'll feel better in the morning.
Oh, you guys are pissing me right the fuck off
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
What in the fiscal fuck is wrong with the both of you?
Oh, friends forever.
Those are pathetic.
I feel like it right now. Just like dip and like go up and through. That's pretty crazy.
Name your sex tape.
Yeah, I'm not sure how big it gets, but
Name your sex tape.
I mean, as with everything, Miles Teller.
You know what this could really use? A little bit of Miles Teller.
A little bit of Miles Teller.
We're going to work on a giant, massive ensemble, but you know what I'm thinking? A little pinch of Miles Teller couldn't hurt. Bono on like an island, like far out into the water.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Remember
yeah.
that?
On a sandbar by himself out there,
he's
just
like
playing
out
to
there.
nobody.
Yeah, he's like on a barge, like with the band just in the middle of nowhere, and you're like,
what are you doing?
Hello. Can you hear me? No, I can't. You're on an island in the middle of nowhere.
dog in a bathtub.
What is that?
It's when you're trying to get like both of your nuts inside of your partner. And it's named this because it's hard because it's like trying to keep a dog in a bathtub.
You get half the
Thank
dog
you
in.
so much for explaining that.
When you asked.
I don't know why I did.
I'd like to know what your manly scale is based off of. If you don't like creepies or crawlies, you don't bait hooks.
Talk cars, talk sports, talk beer, scotches. I could talk history
manly.
and wars.
You grow a pretty solid beard.
You grow a nice.
Are all these
full
masculine
beard.
things?
These are all pretty masculine
I
things.
guess. I don't know. Tyler put me on the spot. He questioned my manliness. I felt like, I don't know, World War II?
I mean, I can talk about these things. Does
I
that
know-
mean I'm a
I
masculine?
know stuff.
I know things.
John Wayne, man.
The Duke.
John, I got a cowboy boots. I got spurs on them.
He's just shitting his pants short of the superfecta there.
Right? Yeah, right. The superfecta. Now, Sam Elliott, that's a man's man.
That's a man.
That's a man's man right there.
I'm jealous of that mustache.
That's a
I'll tell you
fella.
what.
That's a fella if I've ever seen
Yeah.
one.
I mean, that's a man, right?
That's somebody's dad right there.
I just picked up wisdom thinking about Sam Elliott.
Here's my argument against this, though. Big Lebowski is a fantastic movie, but it's not funny until you've seen it 4, 5, 6 times.
Well, you know what? That's just like your opinion, man. I thought it was one of the biggest disappointments of the year. You know?
Mortal Kombat is a very good game.
It sits in my
It was a
nightstand
hot
now, 7 years later, and I still poke my wife in the butt and ask her if she wants to try her dad's dildo from time to time.
So this condom fucking looks like athletic apparel. Like, it looks like
It's Under Armour for your day.
it looks like yoga pants. It's crazy.
Lululemon condom for your day.
Pretty sure Blair
Oh,
first
definitely.
cranked it to capacity.
No, not to Zach, but to Kelly.
Kelly. Woo. It's like Zach's cute, but Kelly.
Everybody,
Did you say Kelly?
if you weren't in love with Kelly, like,
Did I say 2 fingers?
Could be.
Maybe 3. No chubs.
no chubs.
Zero
or-
chubs given.
0 chubs given.
May God have mercy on yourself.
You gotta earn every chub.
You gotta earn your chubs around here, bro.
I gotta get my phone out and my dick.
You're already porking my mom, and now you're gonna give me this shit? I thought you would at least.
Washington.
Yes. Why'd my voice do that?
As if you're like getting so much closer. Number 3, dragged across concrete.
Okay, dragged across 3 hours.
We were there for like 5 minutes and I rocket fizzed. We had to get the fuck out of there.
You went back to the car, and there was all that rocket fizz on your door handle.
Who'd you piss off, man? You did rocket fizz all over
Rocket
your
fizz
car.
all over the car.
Not even at full strength. Look at this tour de force. Look at that jam. You don't bang Terry Crews. Terry Crews bangs you. Fuck, see how much that hurt. I see like an old movie theater where you go crank one out by yourself. Like a little daytime rain jacket.
It's like
raincoat
$65 a month, all you can crank. That's
Go
not
get
a
your
thing.
pass.
I'm opening it up next weekend.
I no longer care for Sandy. I no longer care for Sticky. You're thinking like full chubs, everybody to the moon.
You had to get
3
stitches,
stitches.
in your balls.
That was the second time I went to the hospital for a genitalia-related accident. Oh, boy.
I did not even. Do I dare ask when the first was?
No,
No.
that's a story for another day. What is it about the holidays that makes us think?
Just brings out the worst.
Just brings out the worst in humanity and families. Can you find that guest for me?
Yeah, meet me out back in 20 minutes. He fell asleep. He's like that nerd at the birthday party at the sleepover to fall asleep at 9 o'clock. I'm up. Hey, there he is.
There he is. Blair's getting slapped around during break
I'm
again.
so-
Yeah.
Bitch, I told you.
This time it'll be Tyler.
You will agree with me.
We were at my niece's
Yeah.
birthday party.
You're like
Birthday party.
huddling in the
I find
kitchen.
myself
like, what
in
are
like
they
a group
talking
of 6
about?
men huddled in the kitchen, like,
Talking
oh yeah,
loadouts.
COD? Tell me about your loadout, bro. Really? What do you go with? Nice, the M91 for real? Rear grip?
What perks are you using?
Shut up. Oh man.
Makes so much more sense now.
You stack it with the RPG. Ooh, nasty. How many kills did you get? Bill?
What's your record?
What's your record?
What's your kill ratio?
What's your rank?
What's your KD?
Talk numbers.
How'd you do on Double XP weekend?
I'd be honored to be with James McAvoy.
I mean,
But
James
Keanu's
McAvoy.
the one.
Keanu is the one.
You don't want to bang Kevin.
I don't want to bang
Either
either
one of them.
Blair. I
If
don't want to bang.
You know, such great
if I
shirts.
have
Like,
to-
this is so fun.
She's like trying to she's like, please say it.
Yes.
I need the bit
I
so
need-
I can just snip this and use this out of context later. I'll bang The Rock. I'll choose him. How you feeling tonight, Rochelle?
I'm fabulous.
Knowing our listeners, the first things they're going to want to know off the bat is, are you really our older sister sounding like that? And secondly, are you as slutty as my other sister?
Burning topics.
I mean, not anymore.
In the year we've been talking and learning about one another, you and Blair have since compared feet, boobs, and baby pictures via our text group and FaceTime calls.
You have to do these things when you find out you have a sister.
You're gonna have to speak up, Rochelle. I'm not sure everyone heard you. That was a true.
That was true.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. To make fun of a sister, it's like, I need to see your entire body. I need to, like, stalk the shit out of your Facebook page. I need to just, like, I don't know. I need to see all your hairstyles from the past. I need to see every picture you've ever taken.
I had one that was made of wicker and suede.
Yeah.
Tyler had a Von
Ooh,
Dutch hat.
That sounds good. Wicker
Fim,
and
fim,
sweet
fim, fim,
Von
fim, fim,
Dutch.
fim. Tyler had a Von Dutch hat.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My babe.
I worked in a store,
It's
managed a store that
hot.
sold Von Dutch hats.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I should probably just wear one to make sure it just, like, looks cute.
It was $80.
Nicki Minaj is my spirit animal.
Panga's number one on my list. Before we go any further,
Just want to throw this out there.
It's the
Where's
boobs.
She
Yeah,
did
it's the
have,
boobs.
like, the biggest rack as,
She
like, a
had-
younger gal.
She had a real set of Topangas on her, that's for sure.
I love the cheesy movies.
I think our listeners would like to hear a little bit more about the cheesy movies that you like on Lifetime.
Like, they're awesome. Just try it.
Holly Shore at number 5, who should be number 1 on both of your lists. And Nia Long at number 6.
I thought long and hard about this. This has been a hard list to go.
You struggled with
Yeah.
this one.
I could redo it even.
you
500
thought
times.
Nia long and hard about this one?
Training day? I don't know. Blair, you ready to shit pushed in?
I feel like she could do me well.
She could
Maybe.
name your sex tape.
She could do me
I think
well.
she could do me well.
Smells
One
like
of-
cookies.
I love that. That is really good. That just might have to be the Liberty Bibbity Capital Fun What's in Your Prison Wallet movie quote of the evening.
Nice, I
Tyler
did
got it. Is Vin Diesel.
Diesel.
Vincent Diesel.
You mean that's not his real name?
Oh man,
my.
we don't want you to throw up, but if you do, we want to hear about it.
Yeah. What made you yak? Welcome to Something Nasty.
And then with the digit, I lose that sucker in there.
Oh no, it fell off.
Like right as I was getting where we needed to go, I lost it. I lost it.
Oh,
I lost it.
Did you find it?
Well, let's cut 10 minutes later where I'm looking up YouTube videos and trying to Google like how to
Get it out.
how to remove foreign object from vagina.
Oh my god! Were you like, I dropped
She's freaking out. I'm like, don't worry. I've been to the hospital for sex stuff. It's perfectly fine.
they're like, oh hey Blake, welcome back. Who's this? What's your name, young lady?
What got stuck this time?
What do you do?
We had to squat. We had to not squat. Lay down. I'm fishing. She's fishing. It was a nightmare. It was awful. Excuse me, ma'am. What have you been doing with this thing?
Has someone been fucking your stove?
Not supposed to fuck it.
You're not supposed to fuck.
Keep clean, don't fuck it.
Things you're not supposed to
Yeah.
fuck.
You recommended you swabbed it twice a day. I think you misheard.
Those were not the instructions. Oh my god. And look what happened. And now you have gonorrhea in your hole. Like, oh my god.
Look what you did. Now you got gonorrhea in your hole.
Look at your stuff. Okay.
These are a lot more high tech. I was expecting like a rock with a hole in it. It was like
yeah.
No.
gentlemen would take turn fucking this rock in the old days.
That was probably before the 2,000 years ago. This is just, again, documented.
Dig a hole out in the ground and fuck it.
I mean, they're done.
You mean that tree over there?
Yeah. Sally,
It's my fucking tree.
So,
as soon as the ayahuasca wears off, we're going home.
Right? Oh, it's so funny.
let's talk about the Echo Village in Ithaca, New York. Hi, we're from Echo Village, the
Ithaca
Ithaca chapter, looking for a place to
Icon.
party.
Maybe a place to crash.
And Blair, like I'm playing cards with my brother's kids or something.
Oh, so good.
You're gonna jerk that pistol? Just stand there and bleed.
Enter the poop scissors.
Oh my god.
A nice, strong, sturdy pair of scissors from the junk
Stop.
drawer. If I took a shit and I felt it was too big, no problem. I just use my poop scissors and chop it up into pieces, thus making it flushable.
Somebody's gonna stumble upon those poopy scissors one day. What the hell? These boys smell like shit. Trying to do some crafting and these scissors are fucking disgusting.
Smell like shit to you?
Yes.
Does this look like shit? Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I had like a similar situation with the old clippers. I mean, they set you right up, and they find like a nice wrinkle or like a line that's already there to work with. You couldn't even tell.
Right.
No big deal.
My
Can't
dog.
even see the line.
Should you look? Liberty baby.
Capital Fun. What's in your ham wallet?
Kids like
Go to the
it.
bed. All right, I'm drunk. One more edit.
We're-
Testicles are white and look fat covered.
Excellent.
God, I can't
Y'all,
breathe. I'm sweating. My stomach hurts.
That was
face
a whirlwind.
My cheeks are on fire.
Y'all, it's been a fun season one.
That was good.
I can't believe half the things we just said.
Shouldn't have made that like 25-minute long. Maybe broke it down a little bit.
It could have been 25 minutes longer.
That was
I
awesome.
loved it
Really
all.
funny.
That was some good stuff, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
We had to go over some of our favorite parts of season 1. I want to know, what were some of your favorite episodes? What were some of your favorite segments? Let's talk about it just a little bit.
Yeah.
I definitely have some favorites.
Hit me.
So many good ones. Where do you begin?
Well, so for my episode, my favorite, I've thought about this, and honestly, the Valentine's episode was like a surprisingly like hilarious favorite.
episode.
All of the holiday sods actually did pretty well. And
Yes.
were very
What
funny.
number was
Thanksgiving?
Valentine's?
27.
29.
Yep.
29?
Yep, that was on my list too. Definitely 29.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Top 5.
Most quotable movie of all time, 1 and 2, just because that was just so fun. That's so us.
That
like,
was so fun.
That's one
That
of our
was a-
favorite things to do.
That was a great segment.
Is like
was a
talk
great
quotes.
64 movies.
That was exhausting.
Yeah, I couldn't believe we were able
off
to
the
even
top
do
of our
that.
heads, quoting every single one that we could.
That wore me out.
Yeah,
That was so fun.
almost 2 hours.
Ambient sode was pretty funny too.
What's the score?
What's the score?
That'll always
One
be my
and
favorite
two.
segment.
I agree.
Love some What's the Score.
What's the score became one of my absolute favorite segments.
When I need
love
something crunchy in my life, I go with What's the Score with
Oh.
episode or volume 2.
You know,
really.
volume 2.
Volume 2. Synthetic sequels has my heart.
That's probably
There's so many of those movies that I like need.
Episode
Which I've
11.
seen.
That's episode 11.
and
There's a few.
well, there's 2.
What's the Scream? Well, this is the first. What's the Score?
In,
Or I'm sorry, synthetic sequels.
11
and
had
What's the Scream?
Yep, that's a solid zone. That
That's-
starts off.
That's
Crunchtober.
my number 1.
Oh, that's
by
your,
the way.
that's your number 1. was
Number 1
11.
episode is 11 for me.
Wow,
Yeah.
bold strategy, Cotton.
Bold.
I didn't see that coming.
That What's the Scream's a sleeper. You
What's
think
the
you hate it now. Just wait till you
Oh,
hear it 4 or 5
16
times.
was the other synthetic sequels.
That's right. Both,
And, like-
both good.
Like, impressive.
That's
Way
good
to go,
stuff.
B.
Thank you. That was
Thank
those.
you for bringing those to the table.
We need to have some more of those. We will
We're going to need another one.
revisit
of those
this in season 2. We're gonna have a couple segments come back. I'm already excited for some Nostalgic X.
Oh, I was going to say
Yeah.
Wallet Wars, Nostalgic X.
Yes.
I mean, always fucking with me.
Always fucking with B. Got to be fisting the list.
I can't wait to like highlight some more of our favorite actors and actresses.
I was going to say, yeah, I mean, we'll definitely always be discussing like new and fave
Oh, yeah.
movies, shows, getting the breakdowns.
Gotta
I'm
stay
really
current.
hoping for What's the Score 3.
We're all hoping for What's the Score
I
Part
mean,
3.
keeping my fingers crossed for What's the Score 3.
Rumors have been floating around.
The rumor mill has been
Crunch
working
quarters.
overtime.
Please.
Yeah. And
need it.
I'm just saying, I heard things.
I heard
I've
some
heard
things.
Something may be in development.
I heard some
Don't get
things.
me
I
too
heard things.
excited.
I heard things.
Okay, well, we have some good holidays that'll be going on
Yes.
around season 2. So we'll have St. Patty's and
Yeah.
April Fools, which, you know, is going to be
Gotta have something going
Yeah.
now
Gotta
for
do
that.
something.
420, the high holiday.
The high holiday. The highest of all holidays.
Yes.
Gotta do
Easter,
something.
4th of July. I mean, you know, we're going to have just like ridiculous disaster stories and always
We do
expect
holidays
the
right.
unexpected.
Lots of
Wow.
drinking.
Well said, B.
Yes.
Expect the unexpected.
Can I
Last
give
It's
a
not
quick
just like your
shout
classic
out? Quick
version.
shout out to episode 17, the Saved by the Bell 30th anniversary
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
You love Saved by the Bell episode because it starts with the chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Remember all of the work we did and everything?
Yeah.
And then we ate like 5 chicken sandwiches
And I
We
got
drove all
so
over town
sick.
to get all these
for
sandwiches.
freaking
Yeah.
10 minutes of content on chicken sandwiches.
I mean, still worth it, but
even adding all the toots you sent me couldn't save that segment and buy me any more time.
We
with
need like 25% more toots. You know what I mean?
well, that's all you, babe. So you'll have to turn it up a notch.
You know what this
season
podcast
2.
can use? About 25% more farts. 25% more farts.
And listeners, we also want to hear from you what
Yeah.
your favorite segments, episodes
We'll
were.
take some content requests and we want some engagement. We're gonna
yes.
get some involved.
We want your input.
We're gonna invite a
funny
couple
stories.
on with us via phone or via Skype rather, and get weird with us.
Maybe a couple
Record a
in-house,
couple.
possibly.
Yeah, it's gonna be good times.
We got to introduce our sister.
We got to introduce her sister. Yeah, that was fun. Remember when we found out about her sister?
She was such a trooper coming on.
Yeah. No, that's going to be good.
Kids Club versus Gentlemen's Club? Come on.
Oh, it was good.
Sex Actor Ice Cream.
I was thinking about that one,
God.
too.
That's pretty good,
So
too.
good.
Those are good
So
games.
good.
Some-
People watching.
Oh, there's always
Our
more.
annoyances.
Episode 15, people watching.
If you haven't heard of the annoyances,
The annoyances
hear
are
it.
classic. We always get good feedback.
You know you can relate.
Good feedback.
It's my
for our
dad's
annoyances.
favorite.
Yeah.
My dad's absolute favorite
Which makes me
thing
even
that
more
we do.
embarrassed to hear that my father-in-law has heard that.
Y'all like it when we're heated, fired up about something.
People
Yeah.
do like it, yes.
Y'all are into a
Especially
little
they like when
abuse.
Tyler talks dirty.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
surprised
yeah,
about that.
baby.
I'm always trying to put the reins on Tyler, and I'm like, dude,
Cut the reins.
next sode 3 less beers and take 10% off the top, please. And then we get this feedback, and it was like, no.
No.
We love dirty
Remember
tea.
Tyler's intro, and he was afraid of breaking off his dick like that. That was that's my favorite part. I'm like, really?
Really?
Like, really?
He had
This
his
is why we
glass
love
pump out 2
feedback.
hours early and got
I mean-
his D out 14 inches later.
I knew we weren't a family podcast.
Yeah.
Like that little E doesn't stand for everyone.
It stands for everything. We talk about literally fucking everything.
I mean, we would listen to this with our
Oh,
family.
wait,
but-
wait. 25% more of those. Season
He's already
2.
starting. It wouldn't be the finale without just like a
Cultivation
classic
begun.
Tyler too.
I'm so glad that we caught that. I'm so upset that you were so far away from the mic. That was
Stay tuned. There's more to come.
delicious.
Do you know what was so good? Fictional bands.
Yeah.
Fictional bands was awesome.
That's
was
like
really
one of my
funny.
like we all love bands, all movies, and just like Stillwater. There
was
was like
fun.
so many good ones where we just like.
I like
oh,
our tributes. I like our salutes.
Yes.
And I love some fucking with B. Now that was one of the pillars that Something Crunchy was
Fucking
meant
with
to
B.
stand on, was fucking with B.
Of course.
This was, I mean, I've been doing it my whole life.
Yes.
And I appreciate the opportunity to do it for everybody, for all of our listeners.
It is a pleasure to share with everyone.
I want to get back into a little comp, and I want to start with a little focus on the Blazels.
On why?
Well, just a little bit of fucking with B, and a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit of why.
Why she gets the fucking...
Why she makes herself an easy target sometimes.
I do bring it upon myself sometimes. But you
casts a
definitely
wide
feed
net.
on it if I even give you anything. It's just like, oh, I did it.
The proof is
I
in
did
the
it
pudding.
there.
Yeah, here we go.
Hi, my name's Blair, and I love bad TV.
Yeah. A6, A12, A18, or A24.
A24.
Not a clue. A16.
Blair. A16 wasn't even one of the 4 options.
Swore.
B2 shot.
A6, A12, A18, A24, A16.
Did I get it? Did I win?
It was B16, right? Tender Pops?
Tinder Pops.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go Bieber then.
Beaver. He wasn't one of them.
He wasn't even an option.
Oh, he wasn't?
All right, I'll go Beaver.
That's what you said. Who was the third person you
Sign
said?
me up for the Jonas Brothers then, Blake.
Selleck it is.
What other pop stars? Who was it? Why did y'all make me drink so much tonight? This is your fault.
I'll take Taylor Swift for 300. Going with Tay Tay. Let's go back to the parade. What was used prior to the balloons in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Ooh.
What was
Prior to the balloons. Floats?
bubbles?
Those aren't the balloons, the floats.
No, just
oh, you
like-
mean like parade floats?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that was probably part of what Blair said bubbles. Tyler,
Blake's looking at me like I'm just like
she thinks I didn't hear her say bubbles.
I was at that point.
I did hear her say bubbles.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Hoping you didn't.
Bubble?
And Blair's correct with bubbles. No, of course
Oh, I
not.
was like, really?
That's terrible, Blair. Bubbles.
Everybody loves the couple. The air dog.
Blair, what do you think the air dog
I
is?
think
If you had to
it's a
guess what the air dog is,
that flies.
that's a safe bet.
Like a drone that looks like a dog. Is that 1 point, 2 points? How do we do this?
That's 1 point, Blair. Settle down over there, Blair.
Looking for
Just trying to get it
Super
right.
B's. Like, is that 1 point? Is it 2 points? I think it was a 3 pointer. I answered it pretty quickly. I don't know. What do you think? Should we go back and listen
Yeah.
to it? I think we should get 1 point. 1 point and a half.
Extra point just for being so extremely fast.
Even. Well, of course.
land of possibilities. I mean,
Blair. Believe, of course it is. The never-ending possibilities.
Floating around on smiles.
Well, of course it is. No Brendan Fraser
Brendan
love here.
Fraser. Oh, he was gonna be next.
he was
Chaz.
good. He just wasn't funny for me.
Chaz.
It's a trio, and he was gonna be next. There's 3 guys. You named 2 of them. He was next. Wasn't gonna forget about Brendan.
Yeah.
Play for the New York.
No. Close.
New Jersey.
No. Close in that it was a big city, not close in
Nah.
proximity.
So cold. No.
So cold.
Los Angeles.
Yes. New York. Close. New Jersey. So cold. You're so
What the
far
fuck are you
off.
thinking?
So far off.
Okay. Heard.
You know, in Blair's, her first gig on a porn set, it was, Fluffer to the Fluffers. Is that was your title?
Official title. Assistant fluffer.
Assistant
To
to
lead fluffer.
assistant to the lead fluffer.
I got a nasty segment of Fucking with B just ready to
Oh,
go.
do
Wait
not
to come
unleash
out.
I know how much
that.
you enjoy that.
Oh,
One more look at that phone, and it's
okay.
And it's off to
Yeah.
fucking.
Not looking. Not looking.
Scary
You saw the
movie.
look in my eye.
I did.
It said
You went with the
scary.
wrong parody.
it was the look
movie.
of being wrong.
did-
It's exactly what it looked like.
Oh, hotel then?
It's hotel. And what I tell you about your phone?
I didn't.
Tyler,
Blair.
I put it
bringing
in-
out some
no.
Fucking with B.
God,
I was just
let's
gonna
do
pull up
it.
the list of seasons so I could just have a visual.
Let's hit it.
Some Fucking with B.
Fucking
Let's,
with me.
let's do some Fucking with B.
Let's fug with her.
Let's talk about the nasty creature.
The dirty, nasty,
She-
slutty slut.
I mean, if you even mention her name to the pharmacist, like they'll give you free vaccinations in a plastic bubble. She's that nasty. She's that nasty. Your shots have to be up to date before you can even talk to her on the phone.
Not remember that.
That's right now.
Oh, this is such a fun segment.
Isn't this fun? Like she doesn't grow pubes. She grows a den of snakes, like the bush of Medusa. If it's quiet enough, you can actually hear her cooter cough and wheeze. Check her out this fall on Dancing with the Stars. It's me. Her vagina looks like a combination of old Yoda and young Benjamin Button. Even her shadow smells like some rotting forest animals.
so achy.
You could visibly see the scar where she chewed off her tail. The CDC tried to tattoo a large biohazard symbol over her chest plate, but she already had one. Okay, I'm just going to stop there.
That's good.
I'm only halfway done, but I'm just going to leave it for another segment of Fuggin' with Me.
You know, really chops my chi-chis.
What leeches your gooch, Blair? That'll rip your tits right off. Want to hear what pinches your pole, Tyler?
What splashes my asshole?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It really cheeches my jong.
Totally shanks my flap shot.
You know, it really clips my nips.
You know what slaps my sister? Gnaws on my knob.
It pushes my peen in.
Blair, what puts a turd in your purse?
You know,
I just
really
lost my beer.
It really pribs my panties.
That really shoots my sheriff. You know what Janine's my Garoppolo? You know what really fucks my mom?
What steams your clothes?
Tell you what else folds your ween.
Totally hemorrhages my hemorrhoids.
Right. You know what else snaps my flap?
What shits your sheets, man?
You know, puts a stain on my sundress.
Swamps my ass when people do that.
Yeah, it ruins my orgasm.
You know what else Stacy's my Carosi? Gives me irritable Blake syndrome.
Totally moistens my mood.
Blair, what else flogs your Molly?
Oh, man. I mean, what really sogs my cereal?
Harry's your Henderson.
Harry's my Conic Jr., if you know what I mean.
I'll tell you what spits on my burger. When you wake up with a serious case of long dong, you don't find out until you sit on the toilet and dunk your tip in.
You just drowned your Monroe. It's like
y'all.
all the length,
Yeah.
but none of the rigidity.
Really puts a snake on my plane. I hate it when that happens. So it is a very fancy and good-looking drug den.
Yeah, I was trying to say.
Check out your art and culture.
Enjoy the architecture, the way to get your beautiful drugs.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time here.
This exhibit on the right is made from reclaimed needles.
Always recycle.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Scrapbooking other people's families. Indian.
That's perfect.
That's way more accurate. Yes.
Like Linda, meet Linda.
That's all I can think. Oh my gosh.
No, tell us, is there any other ways that George completely ruined your life?
Completely failed you.
Do you think
We're
if
gonna
you
make it
get in
someday.
trouble in Akon City, you're just like forced to listen to Locked Up for however, like your sentence is
You know that's what they're playing in
10
jail
months of
in
10 months of
Akon
Locked
City.
Up. Still you don't find my motive. This is like pre-tattoo. This is pre-animated theory. The way he's talking about the pigeons, and this is pre-hangover. This is still scary ass Mike Tyson. Like
Fresh
this
out
is
the pen.
Yes, this is Iron Mike Tyson. Like you don't fuck with me, Mike Tyson. Okay. And he told me if I had to
And that's a hard one.
my desk in one more time, I was going to burn down the building.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. Cletus, I hope he thought the asshole falls out.
My baby got a little gas.
Oh, my baby, too. I'm looking for my son Akeem. Pleasure Tinky. Not my fish, not my buddy.
Oh my god, it's so good.
And what in the unflavored fuck is going on with Daniel Craig's foghorn leghorn accent that
the
keeps cutting in and out?
accent.
Terrible.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Ooh, you sounded like Dirty Harry just then.
That was pretty good, Tyler. You never throw out impressions. Your first one, you nailed it. That was great. Let's see if I can do this right. In Manhattan, you must fight to survive. In Blackout, there's one way in, no way out. Shout out to Pablo.
Pablo.
Mr. Harvey, like your candy bars, you are completely nuts. Well done with the bleasels. I don't know how you do it, Derek. I just can't say no to a big, juicy cheeseburger.
Can we just have a moment for Phil Hartman?
What are you doing here right now? You
You know who I am?
So what are you doing here right now?
You know who I am?
know who I
What's
am?
my name? You know who I am?
You're Chris Hansen. Man.
Damn straight, I'm Chris Hansen. You're talking to this 13-year-old boy.
What's the password?
What's the password?
The password, please.
The passport!
Password.
Password?
Password.
I can't say that to my mother. Hey!
Oh my god, I could not be more excited for this right now.
Fantastic.
What'd you do, man? What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do, man?
What'd you do?
It's time for Nostalgic X.
Let's miss the list.
Are you ready to play? What's the Scream?
Is that right, Mr. Scream? Great, good stuff. I think people are getting really cranked.
Yes.
Yeah, that is good stuff.
It's time for
Battle of the Billfolds.
The verses of the purses.
It's Wallow Wars.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
I've been caged.
You've been caged. Join us again on another round of You've Been Caged.
That could be fun.
Sup, Blake? What happened?
I have got a story for y'all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Story time.
Take me down a story road.
I don't even know if you're ready for this. So I'm meeting my friend Emilio! And we're trying to munch on some grindage before we look for a place to party, maybe a place to crash. And I asked him, "Do you know how many foods are shaped like dicks?" He knows it's all the good ones. He ends up ordering the coconut pizza paella. I just sipped on a liter of cola, had him heat up some pork chops to Chunky, because I'm low on gas and he needs a jacket. Out of nowhere, this Punch and Judy hitter walks up, and I'm like, "What seems to be your boggle?" He goes, "Who's the dead man to hit me with a salt shaker?" And all of a sudden, vibrations were getting nasty. But why? I stood up and I told him my name's Chaz. Play Dungeons and Dragons. Eat my own boogers. Now I'm thinking, did that sound gay? He changes his tune quickly. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" Seems he wanted to take me in his DeLorean and gun it to 88. But hey, that penis is hard to find. My buddy's like, "You're not in one of those weird glands that's going to make us dance around and take all of our clothes off, are you?" He says, "Fuller, easy on the Pepsi," and he leaves like Bob Hope on a golf cart. As we finish up, Emilio finds something on the ground and is like, "Sheila, you got to see this." I go and look down. I'm like, "Holy shnikes. Do you know what those are?" He says, "Presidential flashcards." It's a bonus. Do you know why? I have no idea. As if we weren't already the jolliest bunch of assholes on this side of the nut house. A few girls walk in, I'm like, "Zang." But this penis with a little hat on is like, which one of these lesbos is for me? I told him, "You can't double stamp, and that he ain't gonna get it. I hope you don't get it." But this certified piece of shit strolls up and is all, "Just because I rock doesn't mean I'm made of stone." And fuck me running, he goes and drinks my milkshake.
Oh my god, that was amazing. The full quote story. That was impressive.
Very impressive. I've often thought that friends and myself could have conversations
For sure.
using nothing but movie quotes, but that was
Can you
on
believe
a
it's a true
whole
story?
Another level.
Happened this afternoon.
Just
Wouldn't
happened,
believe it. Waffle House.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
What the federal fuck were we thinking leaving that off? He's really going for it.
Okay.
Can you taste it?
Schmigma. I love that
Just
word
can't
too.
say it without laughing.
I
No,
love
I
it,
love it.
and I hate it.
Schmigma.
Moist. Moist.
Oh, y'all.
Moist. Definition:
Sick.
slightly or moderately wet. Damp. Moist. Moist.
Moisture.
It's hard to even find like a replacement word.
Like, I say we go drive some moisture trucks after we have some moisture energy drinks.
I hate y'all so much.
Put it on your moisture card.
You must be hating this segment right now, huh?
I'm hating this segment right now. This is one of the worst ones ever.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
You moist know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Blair said it. Blake, you made her say it.
I'm a bit of a collector myself.
Yeah, Blake's definitely collected over the years.
Oh, I wasn't going to say memorabilia. I was going to work on my new passion project, recording your farts. I'm starting to get a nice collection. I don't know why. Probably because the variety that you give out. You know I don't like it
So
when you
impressive,
rip a
baby.
juicy one that I don't get to put on wax. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I have no
It's
idea.
upsetting
but,
when you don't get like a good
Someday.
one done when you hear
But
it.
I'm just saying,
It's going to make a crunchy mixtape.
I'm going to do something with it. finally made your mixtape, brother.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my head's
Y'all.
spinning.
That's good stuff.
I've never laughed so hard in my life.
What a season it has been.
I need some Gatorade. I gotta hydrate.
I was crying, laughing so hard.
I got like cramps in my tummy. There's things going on inside my body that's never happened before. That was some funny shit.
That was so hilarious.
That was too much funny in a row.
If you're new to Something Crunchy, that'd probably be your last episode.
Yeah.
Like, I tried it. I heard what you said, but no, I didn't get into it at all.
I couldn't stop laughing the whole time. I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Might have to go back to some of those episodes to catch a context of those.
Out of context, that might be a little crazy, but check out the first
It's
31
just as
episodes.
crazy in context, but it'll make a little bit more sense.
Some of those Halloween sods were awesome.
Yeah. The holiday
I loved
episodes turned out
Crunchtober.
really good.
Were.
Yeah.
I mean, most disturbing movies of all time.
Sorry you had to go through
Yeah, I was
all
like,
the
at
R&D
least-
for that.
I had that so built up
Oh,
in
wait,
my head.
everybody.
Oh, hold on. Here you go.
Urgent announcement to make.
Need everybody just stop what they're doing and listen to me.
Cannonball.
Oh,
Oh, the mic smells so bad right now.
because you had to immediately put your face
I
back
had to
in
get
there.
too close to the microphone with that dude. Oh, man.
We are shameless.
Is that a Garth Brooks song? I feel like singing right now. Shameless.
Tyler thinks he can make any song out of any country. Be like,
can
he
make-
can
yeah.
make any
Oh,
country
yeah.
song.
Country song.
Give me a
is
word,
easiest to
I'll make a
write.
country song out of it.
All you do is complain. It's making a country song.
Yeah.
Still a little pumped about our parodies bit we got going. We're working on some jingles, working on some parodies.
We definitely have some fun coming for season 2. We won't give it all away just yet,
Yeah.
but stay tuned because it's
Stay
going to be
tuned.
good.
There's some hot stuff in the
It's
works.
going to be good.
And let's put it up for season 1.
Season 1 in the books, everybody.
Thank
Good
y'all so
job.
much
Thanks
for listening.
Thanks for the support, everybody. Thank you so much.
This has been another episode of Something Crunchy. Don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.